Hello everyone, it's Serpent, and welcome back to another episode in the TNT games. I decided I want to make another one of these TNT themed games. After all, it is the TNT games. So I've come up with this little idea. So we're going to make an arena, and we're going to incorporate this. See, when we hit this lever, ominous sounds happen. Yeah. And then the TNT blows up along the line. Yes, I could use redstone, but that would be far less entertaining. This stuff damages you even if you're even the ones below the surface damage you. And yeah, I've got some reasons as well. It works both ways. This method, you can have a button on either end and push them, and it'll go in the opposite direction. That was probably poorly explained, but I think you probably get the idea. So I want to try and make an arena about incorporating this. So, well, not over there, evidently, but we do have a fair amount of space that way. So I think we keep saying so. It's probably getting kind of annoying. Anyway, we're going to plop down a path, or extend the current plopped down path, and then we're going to pop another arena down, and it's probably going to be another flat one because I see no reason in keeping the walls high, something like that, perhaps, and then you'll be able to you'll be able to push a button on either of the two sides and sort of send an explosion-y line towards the other player, and there's probably going to be a wall in between. So yeah, I think I've explained that pretty well. I want to make it so the reason I'm using TNT down below the surface, actually I didn't explain how this works, is so that you can sort of see the cloud of explosions coming your way and react, but it's still going to be slightly difficult to escape because it's not quite so easy as seeing the TNT right in front of you just do that. So essentially what's going on here is that there's a bunch of TNT in here, or there should be, I just exploded it, and then when you hit the button, it triggers the TNT that's all ready to be exploded, and the explosion chains along the line of TNT all along this lane, and it goes through the crack between these two blocks, this one and this one, and it blows up the TNT that's sitting here. Sorry, I'm burping over and over again. And and over here, this TNT gets exploded, and then it doesn't fall down into the hole because when a TNT is lit, it moves slightly to one side. It jumps. Keep replacing the floor, and that allows it to stay on the surface, and so it does more damage. For example, if the range of this thing is very pathetic. What? Yeah, so the range of that's pathetic. If I stand here, I take a half a heart of damage. So, however, though, if it's up here and I stand here, bad stuff is going to happen to me. So that gives it a little bit of extra range, just being one block up from the hole. So how are we going to make sure that there's always TNT to be exploded? Well, that one is, I admit, a little bit more tricky. I guess it's not really. You can have a button. You can have the button trigger it. Yeah, I guess that's the best thing to do. I was going to do something more clever, but it's not necessary, unfortunately. So, essentially that. And then, or, probably we probably want, let's see, this, and then that piece of redstone there can trigger some command blocky magic, like that. Okay, so now I think it's about time we made the arena for this explodey game. Well, here we are in MC Edit. Haven't showed this yet. Okay, so I've made this little box thingy, and it's none too pretty or fancy, but it'll do the trick. So I don't actually know how wide it is. I'm hoping there's a measuring tool that I'm about to realize. Oh yeah, 31 blocks. Okay. And then, and then, so that means we want to go to 16 to get to the middle. Like that. Like that. Okay. And then just all the way across. Not that button. Yeah. Like that. Hold on. Am I there yet? Good. Okay. So this is the middle, and what did I want to do? Oh, probably that, and then like that. I just pushed the delete button in case you were wondering. So under here is now a bunch of stuff, or a lack of a bunch of stuff rather. Okay, so I think we want to also, oh, what, okay. Yeah, okay. We want to try and, like that. I'm highlighting a bunch of it, as you can see, a 3x3 lane, and then down one, or, no, not down one. And then we want to delete that. Actually, we want to turn it to obsidian, sorry. Like that. This is making a tube for TNT, if you're wondering. And then it like that, like that, like that, like that, oh, like that, and like that. Is that it? Yeah. There's the middle tube again, and now we delete it. And now there's a solid obsidian tube all the way through, except for the ends, which I'll do not in MC Edit. Okay. Or should I? Yeah, okay. I should do them in MC Edit, sorry. Let's see. Can I? Good. Okay. So, let's stretch that out. Okay, and then we want to fill that with obsidian too. So once again, we're just making this a tube for. We're making this a tube for some TNT. No, I didn't want to do that. Is it? I think I just moved it. Okay, good. This is the right nudge. This moves. These nudge buttons manipulate the that thing over there, as opposed to what's in it. Okay. And then over there for and fill. Okay. So this is a nice solid tube of lack of obsidian. Okay. So now what? Now we want to fill the inside, I suppose, with TNT. And then we can, or no, we can do that. We can do that when we're dealing with command block stuff. Okay, so now for some slightly more interesting stuff. I can copy and paste those to the rest of it later. Now we want to make a wall in the middle. Okay, we want to make a wall in the middle, and that will involve, once again, finding the middle. So 55 is how wide it is, and then we want to find the center, so that would be the 23rd block. I think someone's yelling. Sorry if you can hear them. Can't really be helped, unfortunately. 23rd. No, 27th. Right? Yeah, 27th. And also someone is walking by. Sorry if you can hear that. Okay. And a door is opening. Hold on. Okay, I think the activities have slowed a bit, and now we want to bring this up a bit more. Whoops. Yeah, like that. And we want to make a glass wall because it's not going to be in the vicinity of TNT, I don't think. So, glass. Yeah. Okay. Now, I think the rest I can do off camera, or the rest of the building of the stadium I can do off camera, because all I need to do really is copy these TNT holes over. Alright, the copy and pasting is done. I actually did do a couple things in between. I've realized that why would I have to have a strip of TNT underneath the ground when I can just put that up above the ground and have that do the damage. Also, I put barrier blocks here. See, I'm running forwards right now. And also here to protect the glass for the TNT to go through. And let's see how this goes. It's not all like that, although it should be. Well, that was not quite useful, not quite perfect. Didn't work quite. So yeah, perhaps I will need to be doing a strip underneath, like we planned. Oh, whoops. Okay. So the the strip of TNT that lights everything would go there. And then we could have a prime on punch TNT here to set it all off, and then of course the every few blocks the normal TNTs like this, and then when you want to launch the barrage, you punch that. And that sets it all off. So, I think that's what we're going to do. That if I do that, then it'll still explode the line, but you won't be able to fall in the 2-block hole. So, I think that's going to be good. Also, we do need to set things a little farther apart than I would have previously decided upon, just because TNT blows each other up. And I think I'm going to try and lay out a little demonstration, a little test. Okay, so, over here, we have a half-primed length. I didn't go all the way, but some of it's done. And I'm hoping that if we lay out some TNT alongside it, this stuff won't blow up. Because if blowing up one lane blows up the one next to it as well, we've got a problem. But let's see this in action. Darn it. Yeah, that's what I was afraid would happen. Oh, maybe it's because I didn't do this underneath them. Okay, time to take another shot at this. Okay, here we go with the second test. I have done as I said I would, essentially. So, let's hope this works. In short, it didn't. Okay. So, I guess that means, we're going to have to move it over another row. The, next one, that is. So, let's see, that would mean one of them here, and then something like that. Yeah. So this all along, and then underneath the other part, of course, still is just the same. As in, down here is still that. Here. Okay. And then we want to set TNT here, 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 and here. Okay, let's try this one out. Yeah, that worked. Yeah. Yeah, no complaints. Okay. I guess I'll copy that over then. Well, well, well. I have indeed copied over the holes and the other stuff. Hold on. If I Control R this, does it still? Nah. Grumble, grumble. Okay. Well, now what we need to do is the command work, and that's not going to be as straightforward, mainly because of the fact that everything's separated. Nothing is actually nothing is actually in a nice long line except the TNT down at the bottom there, and that makes it a little bit more difficult to put the command work in for it. For example, I have to put a command for each one of these TNT blocks, unless I figure out some other way of doing things. And I'm not sure. I'll probably think of something. I mean, structure blocks might work, but I'm not sure how those work well enough to use them confidently. So I could put a command block. Well, okay. First, how much room do we have? Enough. Not a lot, but definitely enough. Okay. So I think if we set up a command to, or a command block. Aha, okay, okay. Cleverness is happening. Okay. So yeah, okay, sorry. So if I set up a command block, a repeating command block to test for this block, being TNT, let's say just over here. Yeah, okay. So, test for TNT, maybe? TNT, always active. Okay. Oh, test for block, isn't it? Okay. I'm rusty with this sort of command. Okay, good. That works. So then we put that into a comparator with this. Maybe. Ooh, we definitely want a lot of delay though. Because we need the we need long enough for the TNT to explode, and yeah. Wait, okay. What if I do test for an entity there? So test for TNT. Entity TNT cannot be found. Okay. So then if I punch this, why not? What's wrong? Why can it not find a TNT right there? Is it primed TNT? Hold on. Summon TNT. Sheet. Okay. How does this work? TNT Oh. Okay. So it's not primed TNT. The entity ID is not primed TNT. It is TNT. So why was it not finding it? Test for TNT at that position. What was, why is that not working? Okay, clearly I'm not so good at this. Okay. Let's go with, yeah, let's go with test for block, and then, that, and TNT. Okay, so, if we place this here, good, on. Okay, so when that goes off, when there's no TNT there, that will turn on. Ooh, oh, darn it. I'm not sure. What do we want to test for? I think I just need to think about this for a moment. Okay, I'm going to try something else, something a little bit less, mindless. So, in other words, last time I was trying to do test for TNT, but that's not how you do it, even with entities. So test for TNT, not that, type equals TNT, that, and then the coordinates. Okay, found nothing, and why not? Oh, data tag parsing failed, expected that, but got 2 at 2. Sorry, what? Apparently I've forgotten how to use the test for command pretty thoroughly. Okay. Test for usage, test for player data tag. Oh. Maybe. Oh yeah, right. That's not how it works. Okay, so I need to set a radius so that it just barely encompasses this block. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe. Hopefully. Yeah, let's hope. Okay, so radius equals 4, maybe. Okay, so if I'm right, then this should work. Yeah. Great. Okay, so now that we've got that done, that means that once the thing explodes, this will turn on right here. And then if we give it a little bit more delay, just for the just enough for the rest of the TNT pieces to explode, which probably isn't enough there. Almost definitely isn't enough. Darn it. It's so annoying adding delay in command block systems. Okay. So maybe we test for here instead, or way over here in fact. So we test to make sure there's an entity here, and then when this one explodes, no, that doesn't work though, because that means that when this person over here explodes it, then it'll reset it instantly. So if we put it in the middle, then that'll mean that when either person explodes it, it'll have an equal time before it regenerates, which is good. That's what we want. Um, but, what? But what? What was the problem? I don't know. What was the problem? It had some... I figured something out. I thought there was a problem. It had something to do with this. But I don't know. I don't know what it was. Okay. Yeah, I'll test for this block. Set block. And I know you can't just input a coordinate, unfortunately. But, I still want to be able to find it. Okay, and then this also means that we can take this system over to this side, since we're using a static coordinate for each side, one for both. Yeah. So let's see. We can move it over here, and then we'll have more space for delay. So x equals 2171, y equals 4, z equals -33, and then we can get rid of this. Okay. So since we're not going to be here while it happens, say yo TNT found. Okay. So if we if we break this, I also want to break this stuff so that it doesn't explode the whole line. And then okay. And where's my flint and steel? I don't see any yo TNT found. Whatever. Oh, yeah. Cool. But that didn't seem like it was finding the same place. Hold on. No, it was searching for the right spot. There we go. So yeah, that seems to work. Although, I mean, it did seem like... Is there still a radius? No. Oh, wait, okay. I've got a good idea. Instead of searching for an exact location, let's search for anything in this line of x, or in this with this coordinate of z, right? Yeah. Okay, so that would be 32, I think. Hold on. I can't type. Okay, 33, minus 33. That took way too long. Okay, so search for, instead of that, z equals minus 33. And now, if we set some TNT off here, block placed. Oh yeah. Yo TNT found. There we go. And then if we set some TNT off here, and then also some TNT off here, for example that, and then that, it waits until all the TNT is exploded, and then it gives the output. Haha. Cleverness. Success. All good things. Okay. So that is that's the command that we need for this. It's not actually it's not actually necessary for any delay. But we do still need to set up one command block for each of these positions, and that's going to be a little bit annoying. But we do at least have a successful command system. So I'm going to I think I'm going to finish off this line in a time lapse. And here we go. You probably saw me testing it a couple times in that time lapse, but might as well just show you again. So, boom. Isn't that cool? It is. I'll answer that question for you. Here's what it looks like from the ground. So you'd be running over a little bit here. I like the effect. It's sort of like a shockwave of explosions coming towards you. Oh, also from the point of view of the person getting exploded at, looks a bit like this. That's when you try and get out of the way. So, I also managed to do this, and I'm quite pleased with this, that I also managed to make it so that the only block that I need to input a coordinate for is this one right here, and I only need to put in a z coordinate. So I can just copy all of this over, and all shall be well. So what I mean is I can just plop this down, and then plop this down. All of that is quite obvious. But then I can just Control R all of these command blocks over here, and place them down on the other side, like this. And this will make it a whole lot easier to do anything, or rather to copy everything, than it would have been if I'd made all of these command blocks coordinate specific. I think I just did something stupid. Okay, yeah, pretty sure I did, but whatever. I'm pretty sure I fixed it as well. 45, 332. Wait a second. Oh, yeah, of course. 45, 332, yeah. Apparently, I also need to do these two, right? I forgot about that. Fine, I didn't do it quite perfectly, but it's still pretty good. Yeah, the two on the end there are just the ones that trigger those things, the the ones, the TNT that you punch to start it. For example, this, I need this coordinate. accidentally pressed Control V instead of Control C. Okay, Control C, and then I just replace this coordinate like that, and then I do that with the other TNT over here as well. So I'm not entirely sure how much there is left. I'm pretty sure I've actually gotten it all, which is quite cool, quite good. Well, I mean, I obviously have to copy over the coordinates, but that goes without saying. Oh. Sit block, sit block, okay. Looks like I, hold on. 245, 2145, 3 minus 41. Okay. Pretty sure I do. Just hit Control C again instead of Control V. I'm not doing very well with this whole copy thing. Okay. You'd think that after all this time that I've spent training, I'd be able to do this. Also, that's wrong, right? No, it isn't wrong. It's right. Okay. This. No, that's all good, right? Yeah. All good here. So I think this one should now work as well. Except that I haven't put the purple one in. Hold on. Z, I think it's minus 41. Oh, this is always just a good way of getting coordinates. Minus 42, so, see. The F3 screen's a little weird, but minus 42 is the, not this command block, sorry. This one over here, minus 42. Okay, so now, if I, light this, hopefully everything will fill up. Yeah. And then if I punch this, great. That's absolutely great. And it didn't explode the other line either. I'm very, very pleased with that. Yeah, so you can go punch, punch, and light a couple lines. Okay, so occasionally one does fly over. I'm fine with that. A little bit of randomness never hurt anyone. So now I just need to copy that over to these two lanes as well. And that's that. I have prepared the whole thing. So, imagine this. So there's a, well, actually, I might as well just, and spider, a couple more spiders. Too stupid to walk out of the wall. Okay, so watch that creeper. What creeper? I don't see a creeper. And there's only one surviving spider, too. Oh wait, no. The other one did manage to get out. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Okay. So, that works well, and unfortunately, we are out of time. So, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I shall see you in the next one. Goodbye.